Hi guys, welcome you again to the second question, which is the grading system. So let's proceed with that. I click on the grading system, and here it is written that you are given as input marks of a student, supposed to say 100 or 70. So let's see what do we need to do. If the marks is above 90, we need to print excellent. And if the marks is above 80 but less than 90 or equal to 90, we need to print good. And likewise, for 70 and less than equal to 80, we need to print fair. For 60 and less than equal to 70, we need to print meets expectations. And obviously, if the marks is below 60, it is quite below par, so we'll print the appropriate statement as below par. So let's see how do we do it. Here it is seen that we have written the scanner command, which takes in an input. So we are not concerned with any input because it is already written there. So we'll just proceed with this commands. Now, in this question, since we see that there are certain conditions, and based on that conditions, we need to execute our statements or do any work. Like if the marks is above 90, we need to print excellent. If the marks is above 80 and less than equal to 90, we need to print good. So we see there are multiple conditions, and in that scenario, we generally use the if-else block. So let's see how do we do it in this program. So we'll start with if marks greater than 90. What do? We print system.out.println and we print excellent. Now we close this, and yes, this line ends. Now I'm copying it for the next block. Now after the if statement, after this if block is ended, we see that since there are multiple conditions, so we won't be using the else block, we'll be using the else if block until we come to the end of the block system. So we'll proceed with else if marks greater than 80 and obviously less than 90 less than equal to 90, we have system.out.println the message as good. Furthermore, if the marks is greater than 70 but less than equal to 80, we have the statement as fair. Then we have okay, and then we go to this line. Yes, and then we have else if marks is greater than 60 less than equal to 80 and 70, we have the next statement as meets expectations. Now we see that we don't have any more conditions except the last condition. So for the last condition, we won't use else if, we'll use only the else block, and we don't need to write out the condition again because this is the last or the default block, so we don't need to write the condition. We only need to write the statement, which is system.out.println, and obviously since the performance is below par, it should be below par only, and then yes, we are done. So let's see if it gets executed properly. We run it. It's written error reached end of while passing. Okay, so there is one this missing. I accidentally deleted it, and I'll run it again. And yes, it is excellent. Supposedly we can check it out also. If the statement like if I marks as 78 and then I run it, let's see what the statement should be. It is fair since the marks is above 70 but less than equal to 80, so we see that it is fair. Me check it for another. If my marks is 57, what does it show up? Obviously my performance is below par, so the statement should be below par. So we see that it is done, and it is also written as accepted. So we submit the solution, and then we wait till it loads and gives our marks, which is 10 out of 10. So it's done. Thank you.